You are looking live at Grider Stadium in Tullahoma, Tennessee. Good evening and welcome to Tullahoma High School Baseball on the Light Tube Sports Network. Along with Chris Barstad and Ken Keller, I'm Scott Shasteen. Great to have you along on this chilly Thursday night. I'll have to say, I just came up the stands 5 minutes ago. There's not one Tullahoma fan here, not one. But it's cold out. No question about it. So you just sit back and relax, they'll just have to suffer on the gate for this one because Light Tube's the place to be for this one. Tullahoma and Spring Hill. This is a non-district game. Another early season game. Of course, the Wildcats on a nice 4-game winning streak. And Ken, the last couple of times we've been here, we've seen as some of the finest pitching that you're ever going to see on a high school baseball field.
Oh, you're right. Balin Tootin, the first game that we saw Monday night, incredible. 15 strikeout, no-hitter, one walk away from a perfect game. And then the next night, Tuesday night, we saw Mason Bratcher go throw a no-hitter 6 1/3 inning before giving up one single through the middle. He struck out 14 batters. So two powerful performances, just overwhelming on the mound efforts from Tullahoma's top two pitchers.
Yeah, and that single really wasn't up the middle. That single was wide of the second baseman. He made a tremendous effort. It went off of his glove and dribbled into the outfield for the base hit. I don't know which game was better based on that, right? I mean, that hit, 6 inches, and he catches it, and it's a perfect game. So Mason Bratcher and Balin Tootin put on a show. I don't know how you pick one of them for player of the week, but both of them probably going to be it. I mean, just outstanding efforts. So Tullahoma's won 4 in a row. Their last 3 games have been shutouts. They've allowed 1 run in those 4 games, and the hitting has begun to really come along for the Wildcats. Tullahoma poised for another nice run here in baseball. So we will update you on the Wildcats basketball today if you did not get a chance to see or hear Tullahoma State Tournament basketball game. The Wildcats won a state tournament basketball game for the first time in school history, and they won it convincingly, beating Jackson Southside 68-48. Xavier Farrell, the leading scorer in the history of Tullahoma High School basketball, I think, just my opinion, put an exclamation point on the fact that he is the greatest Tullahoma boys basketball player in history. He's the leading scorer, and he led that team to a state tournament victory. So the Wildcats get to play tomorrow in Murphy Center at 5:30 against Fayette Ware High School. Fayette Ware, very good team. They beat Knoxville Fulton in the final game in Class 3A today. So Tullahoma and Fayette Ware tomorrow at 5:30. And in the first game, it's going to be Hume Fogg and Upperman. Of course, Ty Cobb, the Class 3A Mr. Basketball, plays for Upperman. He's outstanding. He's just a sophomore. But Xavier Farrell got robbed in Mr. Basketball. He wasn't even nominated. He wasn't even a finalist, and that's just absurd. People that watch this state tournament are going to go away saying, why was that guy not up for Mr. Basketball? But so Upperman and Hume Fogg will take the court probably about 3 o'clock, and then Tullahoma and Fayette Ware at about 5:30. Ken, I'll just throw it out there. I think the Wildcats have got an excellent chance. I think they would be favored if there was a line set for tomorrow night. And I'm smelling a rematch with Upperman. They've played, I don't know what, Chris, 3 or 4 times this year, 2 or 3 anyway.
I know twice, maybe 3.
2, maybe 3. Tullahoma, of course, had great success in the postseason against the Bees. But Middle Tennessee basketball.
Yeah.
West Tennessee basketball, Munford got blown out. Jackson Southside got blown out. Fayette Ware is the only West Tennessee team left. Everybody else is Middle Tennessee, Tullahoma, Upperman, Hume Fogg, Nashville, yeah. So everybody's Middle Tennessee except for Fayette Ware. And a lot of sad faces heading back home to West Tennessee this afternoon.
Well, I listened to your call. Will Rabb and you, Scott, were tremendous. Kind of switching roles, man. It was good to listen to you doing, the color commentary. And I thought you did a tremendous job on that. And really, to me, you guys did an excellent job of breaking the game down, the stats and really what was going on in the game. But, a couple big things, Xavier and Kenai Johnson, they scored 49 points between those two guys and outscored the other team. But the rebounding, to win the rebounding 32-24, as you guys pointed out. And then you said most of the offense for Tullahoma wasn't through a set offense. It was through transition basketball, man. And that was that's amazing, playing a big athletic team like that, being able to, get the rebounds and then run the floor and score and finish. And that was incredible.
Outran them, out-hustled them, forced them into 27 turnovers. 21 of those were steals.
Wow.
Amazing. Tullahoma got 36 points off those 27 turnovers. That's phenomenal. Yeah. Wildcats shot 59% from the field, just on fire. Most of those were layups. Tullahoma hit 1 3-pointer. They only shot 5. That's not Tullahoma's game. Tullahoma's game is, let's try to get Xavier the ball, and he'll drive to the basket, and it works very well.
Yeah, and that's competitive greatness, being your best when your team needs you the most. And for him to just put it was almost like, his determination and his will. He willed the team.
Tullahoma jumped out early to a 10-point lead. By halftime, it was close. Southside tied it up early in the third quarter, and the X-Man took it over from there. Absolutely said, come on, guys, you're on my back. Here we go.
And that's incredible. And I thought, Kenai, based on what I was listening, in the middle of the third to the middle of the fourth quarter was crucial in his getting, some rebounds, and foul shooting, was critical there at the end, too. He did some shots, and that was big time.
Like you said, Kenai, 16 points, 5 rebounds. I mean, that was it took everybody, right? It took everybody. And congratulations. I saw the bus pulling in as I was pulling in here. Yeah. I guess they went somewhere in 8 probably or something, but
hey, why not? And the shooting percentages, you said 59% in a tournament with the pressure on, that is unbelievable. But Xavier, 15 for 21, and Kenai, 6 of 9. You look at those two guys shoot; they hardly missed. That's incredible.
Tullahoma forced 6 turnovers in the first 4 minutes.
Yeah.
So congratulations to the Wildcats. They'll play tomorrow at 5:30. And since we're all partners now, you can listen to that game on 93.9 The Duck here in Tullahoma, or 939theduck.com, or the app. But tonight, it's baseball on the Light Tube Sports Network, and we're thrilled to have you. Of course, you're watching here in Tullahoma on Channel 23, subscriber. We appreciate you. You can also see it on YouTube, the Light Tube YouTube channel. We got the pregame going, Tullahoma and Spring Hill here in high school baseball. We'll take a little break, come back and break down these visiting Raiders and this hot Wildcat team. You're watching Tullahoma High School baseball on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe it is our responsibility to participate in the growth of Coffee County by supporting its citizens, businesses, and the community as a whole. Coffee County Bank is a proud supporter of Tullahoma football.
On game night, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
Hey, I'm Phil Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
It's football time in Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why. Keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Hey, I'm Phil Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
Welcome back to Grider Stadium, the home of your defending Class 3A state champion Tullahoma Wildcats. The Wildcats host Spring Hill tonight in a non-district high school baseball game. For the Spring Hill Raiders, leading off, second baseman Clay Robinson. Batting second, the shortstop Will McLaughlin. Batting third, the right fielder Nolan Brister. At first, Nick Bolton. The third baseman is Chris Hunsinger. In center field, Keegan Yoakum. The pitcher is Will Bailey. The designated hitter is Hunter Reichman. And the left fielder is Ethan Christie. The starting lineup for your Tullahoma Wildcats, leading off and playing center field, number 19, Balin Tootin. Batting second, the left fielder, number 11, Andrew Fulmer. Batting third, playing third, number 10, Mason Bratcher. Batting cleanup, playing first base, Philip Lemon. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 22, Xander Pogue. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 20, Aiden Evans. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 21, Hunter Hogan. Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 4, Trevor Cole. So, Ken.
Being quick, pitching.
Ben Quick
Yeah.
will pitch for the Wildcats on the mound. And we'll take a look and see what Ben's done so far this year. But cold day, Ken, who's that giving advantage to? You know, baseball guy. Who gets the advantage on a cold day like this?
Well, I think, probably the pitchers versus the hitters, just because of the, outfielders are going to have trouble if the ball comes to the outfield with the wind blowing as bluster as it is. But on a cold day, normally the pitchers win, so we'll see what happens tonight.
So Ben Quick has one start. He pitched 6 innings. Well, I don't know if he has a start or not. He did start previous games, pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 hit, had 10 strikeouts in those 6 innings. And he has not given up an earned run, 1-0 in 2 appearances. It doesn't look like Bailey has pitched for Spring Hill. If he has, his stats are not in there. Stats in baseball can be tough to find. Records can be tough to find. We think Spring Hill is 4-3. That's what Max Prep shows. Tullahoma at 4-6, but the Wildcats winners of 4 in a row.
And I would think, just based on the weather being this cold, probably both head coaches will have their pitchers maybe on a pitch count tonight, really watching, not overworking them, in the cold weather, and may go to, pitcher by committee tonight. So we'll see how that pans out as the game progresses.
How about you? You got a word count tonight? You got a word count? You said the pitchers might be on a pitch count. Do you have a word count? No. Come on, Ken, get with it.
Yeah, that was good, man.
Tennessee leading Wofford 33-22 with 4.5 minutes to go in the first half in the NCAA tournament. Arkansas leading Kansas in the first half. Yale leads Texas A&M.
Wow.
Creighton beat Louisville. Purdue won. Wisconsin won. And in softball today, in the second inning in Lewisburg, Tullahoma leads Marshall County 5-0. So the Lady Cats off to a good start down in Lewisburg. Nowhere colder. Only place colder than Grider Stadium is Lewisburg.
Yeah. Yeah.
Marshall County.
And Texas, of course, they got beat last night. I went to bed. They were up about 8 points with 10 or 12 minutes to go. I said they've got this, and then they get beat last night. So one SEC team falls, the others seem to be winning. So we'll see.
Well,
how
I
the
know you're an
does.
SEC guy, Ken, and you know I'm just the opposite. I hope 13
Everyone
SEC
knows.
teams get blown out in the
Yeah.
first round.
Yeah.
That's just
Yeah.
That's just how I roll. Tullahoma and Spring Hill getting ready here. Our umpires are in. This is part of the Tullahoma Franklin County Classic Tournament. And so we had a game beforehand, and that game had to end. And then a reasonable amount of time, to rake the infield and warm up and all that sort of thing. So that's why we're a little bit behind in our start time, maybe, with a little bit longer of a pregame. Ken, one thing that's impressed me about this Tullahoma team that we've seen is defense. It has been outstanding. We haven't seen a mistake, and other teams seem to come in here and just make 2 or 3 of them consistently.
Yeah, especially, the Grider advantage and disadvantage for visiting teams is, we've seen the past few nights opposing teams have trouble with just routine pop-ups on the infield with the lighting and such, just not used to it, and, first baseman, second baseman on the team, missing fly balls. But, Tullahoma luckily has handled their opportunities to perfection, albeit, 29 strikeouts between the last 2 pitchers is kind of gave the defense a rest a bit. So hopefully Mr. Quick can get some Ks tonight and keep that trend going.
Well, like I said, he's got 10 strikeouts in 6 innings, so that's a pretty good ratio for Ben Quick. Be excited to see what he does today. We'll take our final break here this pregame and come back with the first pitch. Tullahoma and Spring Hill next on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and card swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a backspot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community, so no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
Johnson, too.
Welcome back to Grider Stadium as we are just moments away from the first pitch here as Tullahoma hosts Spring Hill in the Tullahoma Franklin County Classic Tournament. The Wildcats have done very well in this tournament, at least since we've been here, beating Brighton and Cookeville. And who else? FRA, let's see, Cookeville, FRA, Brighton. Who was the first game? Columbia.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, nice roll for the Wildcats, 4 in a row. Not sure what the delay is here. Looks like everybody's ready. Maybe the umpires are. Oh, here they come.
Scott, I think
They're
you're
probably
making
drinking
history.
their hot chocolate.
Has there ever been a broadcaster call a state championship game and then come call a baseball game at night? And I think you're the first one. So
No, I'm the
this
Kirk,
is historic.
I'm the
man.
Kirk Herbstreit of
Yeah.
Tullahoma Broadcasting.
That's it.
The light tube jet picked me up in Murfreesboro. I was here in 6 minutes.
There you go.
Appreciate that.
No, when I listened to y'all's pregame show today, and the head coach really impressed with what he said about how hard they had worked this week. The 2-hour practice, just getting after it. This is just a blue collar team, and we see the same thing with this baseball team. Good fundamentals, well coached, and they just outwork you, man. And
you know
that's
why I'm
tough.
going to have so much fun writing the complete history of all Tullahoma sports. You know why? Because there's stories like this basketball team.
Yeah.
Coach Jason Welch, September, had triple bypass surgery. He looks great, lost a lot of weight. He looks great, seemed to be feeling great today. And I don't know if you saw the post-game press conference, but Coach Welch got really emotional. It was awesome, and he's an easy guy to pull for, and he's done a great job here at Tullahoma. He is a class act all the way. So the opposing managers meeting at the mound. The head coach of the Spring Hill Raiders is Dennis Pasquantino. Assisted by Rob Coates and Don Greenwalt. Of course, Brian Morris, the head coach of the Tullahoma Wildcats, assisted by Harper Case and Chevis Hoover.
And last year's 3A Coach of the Year,
Yeah,
Brian Morris.
Tell you what, now, Tullahoma's a fine school system. This is Brian's home, and he's got a lot of family around and all that. But Tullahoma, I'm telling you, don't expect Brian Morris to spend Jerry Mathis years here as the head coach of the Tullahoma Wildcats. I don't think that's his career path. I think Brian Morris has the potential to end up as a Major League Baseball manager at some point, and I think this is his first step.
Wow.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
It's just what I think, and I haven't talked to Brian about that,
Right.
and wouldn't talk to him about it, but that's just what I see happening. I think he's got that potential, right?
Yeah, I mean, essentially, Tullahoma does have a Major League mind, here coaching at the high school level, and that's really a rare commodity, and so we're definitely blessed to have him here. And in these kids, I wish that he were the head coach when mine came through. So, but yeah, man, he does a great job. And just the players being able to play for a former major leaguer that played here at Tullahoma, so he has pride in this program, and he was a great player himself. And hey, these kids know that and they respect it.
I hope Brian stays here for 40 years and just builds a powerhouse that wins 15 state championships. But if he were to ever leave, I've already got the next guy. I've already got him. It's done. So just put that in your back pocket.
There you go.
Put that in your pocket and deal with it, because, well, it just is. It just is. All right. We're trying to get closer to a high school baseball game here, as Coach Morris explains always has to explain he's always telling the opposing manager the same thing. Over here something that they have to talk about every game.
Yeah.
Of course, Spring Hill's been here before. We've been region, partners with Spring Hill in different sports back and forth. Heading into next year, and at this time, but really heading into next year, Spring Hill not going to be a part of our deal anymore. In fact, the district that Jackson Southside is in right now, District 12 in Region 6, that's actually going to be our district next year in baseball and softball and basketball. Region 12, District 12, Region 6. So think about it. This year, that's Jackson. Next year, that's a big swing in geography there. So what that tells you is in Class 3A, there's a lot of East Tennessee and Middle Tennessee teams, and they're pushing everything west. Tullahoma gets pushed all the way to District 12, Region 6.
Yeah. And Spring Hill, the past 10 years or so has been much stronger in baseball than they have in football.
They've been one of the worst football programs in the state for the last 15 years.
But they've had some quality baseball teams.
And you know when their first football team was? You know when Spring Hill High School opened?
No.
1934.
Whoa.
So Tullahoma got a 12-year jump on them in baseball. Tullahoma's program started in 1922 when Tullahoma High School was begun. They had baseball, basketball. They started with all the sports right off the bat. They actually went to high school over at the South Jackson Civic Center for the first 6 years, played on that field beside it. When they wanted to play baseball, they went over to the east side where Fitzgerald and Clark College had been, and Burnt, where there was a baseball field. They played their baseball over there, played football in the field behind the South Jackson Civic Center until 28 when they moved into the newly built high school over on East Lincoln Street. And still, they played football, not on the football field, which had been the practice field for Fitzgerald and Clark. All right, Coach Morris says let's go. I think that means the national anthem. So, Chris, we'll take a break for that. Back with the first pitch. Keep it right here for the anthem. Larry Gatlin and his brothers right downstairs with our national anthem. Just about set to go, Tullahoma and Spring Hill High School baseball, Class 3A. The Raiders are 4-3. The Wildcats are 4-6, but winners of 4 in a row. And you know that these guys were in Murfreesboro, some of them I'm sure today, and saw what they saw. It's got to inspire you a little bit, right, when your buddies win a state tournament game?
Yeah, and I think as far as being quick goes, seeing the last two mound performances by his teammates, Tootin and Bratcher, inspires him tonight as he takes the mound for the Wildcats. Now, the recipe and the ingredients, what we've seen the pitchers for Tullahoma this year, quick tempo, first pitch strikes, commanding the strike zone, a very few 3-ball counts.
All right. So Spring Hill just about set to bat here. Clay Robinson will be the first batter. Robinson, see what he's done so far on the season for the Raiders.
And don't let Quick being a number 3 deceive you, because he could be probably a number 1 on a lot of teams.
So all their games not listed, but Robinson's played all 7 games, hitting .333 on the season with a couple of RBIs, 8 hits. Will McGlacken, the second batter, McGlacken hitting .318. So the top of their order has been getting it done. Again, Ben Quick, 6 innings, 10 strikeouts, 1 hit, no earned runs. Just been another in an impressive lineup of Tullahoma Wildcat pitchers that have been thrown out here in these last 4 games. I did not see the first 6, but it's hard to believe this team lost 6 games in a row, Ken. They were playing really good opposition, but still kind of hard to believe.
Yeah, based on what we've seen, we're going to just erase that and go forward, because when we show up, they win.
Well,
right?
here's what we know. Tullahoma really plays well at Grider Stadium, and other teams don't. It's a different kind of atmosphere for high school kids that aren't used to this big old park and all that. So it tends to throw the opposition off sometime. Here we go. Time for the first pitch. It's baseball time in Tullahoma. Clay Robinson, the right-hander at the plate. Quickly ahead 0-1.
Yeah, watching Quick in warm-ups, it seems he keeps the ball down in the strike zone, got a big power pitcher, good fastball, and does have, it looks like a slider and a curve. So
Tullahoma's defense, the catchers, Bryson Campbell at first base, Philip Lemon, the second baseman, Aiden Evans. The shortstop is Trevor Cole. And at third base, Mason Bratcher. In the outfield, in center, Balin Tootin. In right, Hunter Hogan. And in left field is Andrew Fulmer. 1-2 the count on Robinson. Fouled out of play. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Quick threw him a curveball, low and out, trying to get him to fish after down to the 0-2 count. So smart pitcher. Another one for the Cats.
Fouled back. Just got a piece of it. Yeah, I had somebody call me on the way home from Murfreesboro and say, you think they'll play baseball tonight? I said, well, I'm not in Tullahoma. Why? Is it raining or something? They said, well, no, it's just so cold. I said, give me a break. Soft people, come on. Quick. Fouled back again. Robinson battling in there, leading off.
Yeah, he is fouling off some good pitches. But, really what you see and what Coach Morris, being a former Major League pitcher and dominated at all levels, college level, high school, and pros, is just the mental makeup of the pitcher, their composure, and their ability to compete on the mound, their competability, and really their baseball IQ. You can really see it in these last 3 pitchers now that we've seen.
Quick's pitch high for ball 2. 2-2 the count on the leadoff man, Robinson. Fouled it back, staying alive.
Yeah.
You can see why he's the leadoff hitter.
Forcing Quick to throw lots of pitches.
Well, this is destined to be a 3-hour game, guys. I can already feel it, so just settle in.
There you go.
Quick, 2-2 count. Fouled back. Robinson using some baseballs in this first at bat. I hope we brought a bunch.
Yeah, when he fouled off so many new ones, we get some used ones out here from prior games. Just kidding.
I ain't trying
but he has fouled off about 5 or 6 in a row.
Yeah, I ain't trying to give nothing away, but if you want some baseballs, they're out there.
They are.
I wonder if they give you a piece of bubble gum for bringing them back like they used to.
Good question.
That's what they do in Little League, right?
Yep.
Fouled back by Robinson.
Yeah, fouled off another good pitch low and away, and this batter's ready for anything. Still 2-2 count. Maybe you come back with a high fastball here and see if he goes after it. Blow it by him.
Fouled out of play.
Yeah, timing pretty good by this hitter, so he's seeing the ball well up there.
I'm just going to put my coat back on because it just ain't worth it.
Might as well.
No heater to speak of in the press box. Outside now the count is full on Robinson. So he's battled quick here and come back from 1-2 to full count. See if Ben can close the door. Fouled back.
Well, you got to give credit to both the pitcher and the batter here because Ben continues to pound the strike zone, mixing his pitches up. And, Doc, how many pitches is that? 13 pitch at bat thus far.
To the first
and we're
batter.
Still not done, yeah.
Little bit tight. Called ball 4.
Wow.
And Clay Robinson is on to lead off for the Spring Hill Raiders. And now Will McGlacken steps in. McGlacken, the shortstop.
Well, you got to say that's a definition of a tremendous at bat, a 14 pitch at bat. You know, that wears on the pitcher early and maybe from a mental standpoint as well.
Again, McGlacken hitting .318.
Bratcher in on the grass.
6 runs batted in on the season.
Middle infielders double play depth. Bratcher in on the grass. Wary of a bunt early here.
As it begins to go into twilight here. It's been so cloudy you couldn't really tell, but now it begins to go into twilight. And we saw last time we were here what that does to little pop-ups.
Yeah, we've seen Tullahoma talking about multi-position players. Lemon at first base today. Bryson Campbell is previously in the outfield. He DH last night, batted cleanup behind the plate tonight. Lemon had 3 I said last night, I meant Tuesday night.
Quick's pitch outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-1 is the count on Will McGlacken.
You know, normally on a night like this, the weather and the wind, unless the wind's blowing straight out, the ball's not going to carry.
Now, the wind's, if anything, the wind is blowing in from center field.
Yeah, because it's very rare you're going to see Tullahoma's outfield this shallow on a number 2 hitter. If you look at the outfielders here where they're positioned.
And I think we'll see that all night.
Yeah, I agree. Both sides.
Quick gives a look to first. Throw there. Ooh, very close play.
Yeah.
Almost got him.
He was going. He definitely was going because he was out there 5-6 steps. And
had that throw been actually at the bag, they would have got him, but it was a little high. But almost.
Oh, he's way out there.
1-2 the count on McGlacken. Quick throws over to first again. One and two the count.
You know, Tullahoma's had the advantage of getting the other opposing pitchers, attention, leading off first, and the other teams in Spring Hill doing it to Tullahoma tonight.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Strikeout number 1 for Ben Quick. 1 down now in the top of the first.
Yeah, nice pitch. Got him to wave it one far out the strike zone.
Nolan Brister stepping to the plate.
Big
for
first out.
The Raiders. He's hitting .450 on the year. 9 hits, 4 RBIs, 3 doubles, so he can run as well.
Yeah, healthy average for the number 3 hitter.
Throw to first. Just back in time. Quick working on that move.
Yeah, the Raiders, being aggressive here, trying to get this runner in scoring position. They want to try to steal second and set up an RBI opportunity on a single, but they risk getting picked off at first.
Quick delivers. It's low. Ball one. Yeah, between the at-bat and his time on base, Clay Robinson is already causing chaos.
Yes, indeed. Indeed. Plus factor in, you're facing a 400-plus hitter here.
Pitch
doesn't
just
help.
missed. 2-0 the count.
Yeah, umpire seems to have a tight strike zone early on the corners. Ben's going to need some of those calls tonight against his powerful hitting lineup of the Raiders.
2-0 the count on Brister. Throw to first. Not in time. Just an exceptional number of throws to first this early in a game. There's a high pop. Infield, looks like first base. Cradles it in for out number 2. Runner remains at first. Nick Bolton, the cleanup man, will hit now. Bolton hitting .333 on the year, 7 hits, 5 runs batted in. See if these guys have any homers.
Yeah, Quick settled in nicely to keep his composure, after that 14-pitch first at-bat walk.
Yoakum and Brister have home runs this season for the Spring Hill Raiders. First pitch, and there's strike 1 on Bolton. Runner at first, but now 2 outs. Ooh, that was really close. And I don't understand. I know the guy's got to be there because there's a runner on first, right? I know that. The umpire's got to be where he is. But I think after 18 throws over, I might edge a little closer so I could see that a little better.
Yeah.
He's a long way from first base. There's a grounder to first, but it's foul. 0-2 the count.
No, the first lefty that Quick has faced tonight, and he's a big, tall young man.
In fact, the home plate umpire has a much better view of that throw to first than the infield umpire. Much better view.
Quick has him 0-2. Let's see if he can throw a sweeping curve here and get him.
2 outs, top of the first.
Yeah, as Doc says, a backdoor curveball. That would be nice.
I think Quick's just keeping warm, right? He's just trying to get warmed up.
Yeah, why not?
He's
right?
got that free throw to first. He can get warmed up. 0-2 count, 2 outs, runner on first. Top of the first, no score. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 2 strikeouts for Ben Quick. Spring Hill gets a single, but they can do nothing with it. Tullahoma coming to bat in the bottom of the first. No score on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe it is our responsibility to participate in the growth of Coffee County by supporting its citizens, businesses, and the community as a whole. Coffee County Bank is a proud supporter of Tullahoma football.
On game night, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
Welcome back to Grider Stadium. We move to the bottom of the first. Tullahoma coming to bat. And the top 3, Balin Tootin, Andrew Fulmer, and Mason Bratcher.
Bratcher's been the hot one of those 3. I think he had a 4-hit streak going.
Well, let's see where we're at right now. Tootin is hitting .296. Bratcher is hitting .435. 5. He leads the team in hits with 10. And Andrew Fulmer hitting .294 with 11 RBIs. Yeah. So top of the order has been tremendous. The bottom of the order has been outstanding.
And those top two guys that you mentioned, Tootin and Fulmer, they've hit, a couple homers apiece, right?
So Tootin leads off and fouls it off in the first pitch. Again, he is facing for Spring Hill Will Bailey.
And we have no stats on Bailey.
Bailey, a compact pitcher. I'll say that. Be kind. There's a grounder. High chopper to short. It's going to be a tough play. No way. Too much speed from Balin Tootin. Had no chance. That's an infield single to lead off for the Wildcats. Tootin on first. Andrew Fulmer comes to the plate. So that was just one of those high choppers that just took too long to come down.
Yeah, and that's the advantage of being a left-handed hitter too. You get that extra step and a half out of the box, and Tootin has good speed anyway. So you knew it was going to be. He had a great chance to beat it out, and he did.
So Fulmer, the right-hander, steps in. Ball gets away from the catcher. It's going to be a pass ball. He had his glove on it, and Balin Tootin will trot down to second base. So that we like unconfident catchers at Grider Stadium. It's a big advantage.
And we like quick starts, too. Tullahoma's got off to quick starts the Monday and Tuesday night games that we saw victories in. And the Tullahoma Wildcat basketball team, quick start, broke out to that lead and never trailed, did they?
Never trailed.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Game was tied for about 20 seconds. There's a high shot to center. Back goes the center fielder. Settles under it, makes the catch. Balin Tootin races for third, and he will be in there. So Fulmer does his job, gets the runner to third on a sacrifice fly. And Tootin at third, one out for Mason Bratcher, Tullahoma's leading hitter at 435.
Tullahoma looking to break out on top on this cold night here at Grider Stadium. Wind is also a factor.
See if Bratcher squeeze bunt time, huh? You think that's – ball gets away from the catcher. Easy run for the Tullahoma Wildcats. Like we said, we like non-confident catchers and pitchers here at Grider Stadium, and that's evidence right there as the wild pitch leads to Tullahoma's first run. Balin Tootin scores, and he got all the way around basically in one batter.
Yeah, Tullahoma, gets the infield single to start the game, and so have a pass ball and a wild pitch in the sequence, and then that fly ball by Fulmer to center moved him to third. So that's called manufacturing a baseball run right there.
It really is. Strike on Bratcher, 1-1 the count on the tall senior. Chief.
Aided, of course, by the Spring Hill battery, pitcher and catcher there with the wild pitch and pass ball.
I want to give a shout-out to Mason's granddaddy on vacation, hopefully watching in on Light Tube. It's been a good day for Tullahoma sports, Big Jim.
Sure has.
Pitch is outside on Mason, 2-2 the count now. Nobody on, one out. Cats on top, 1-0. Outside, gets away from the catcher. Mason was ready to go. I don't blame him.
He was ready in case the umpire said he swung.
Tullahoma softball team after 5 innings leading Marshall County down in Lewisburg 8-3. Hang on, Lady Cats. 3-2 count on Mason Bratcher. Good eye. Just missed. Bratcher with the walk. Well, Tullahoma's got another runner on now with just one out. And that'll bring up the cleanup man tonight, Bryson Campbell.
Number 27, Bryson
Campbell hitting .250 on the year, 5 hits, scored 6 runs.
Tullahoma Junior.
What we're looking for is production from the middle 3, right? We really need production from the middle 3. The top 3 and the bottom 3 getting it done. Get those middle 3 going. Be tough to stop. Pitch gets away from the catcher outside, and Bratcher will take second. He's thinking about third, but he's not going to take it.
Well, Bailey having some control issues. I mean, in the first inning, when you have 2 or 3 wild pitches and a couple pass balls, that's not a good sign early for Spring Hill, and a great sign for the Wildcats. Conversely, got to be able to play pitch and catch at all levels to win, even Little League.
1-0 to Campbell. Grounded to second. Caught by the first baseman, actually. Throws to first. Did he get him? Still no signal.
I think he's safe.
I think he missed him. Or it's too late or something. That was a weird play. Ken, go through it.
Well, that's going to be an infield single. Ball tap to the right side of the infield. Second baseman comes in and covers. Pitcher covers first. He charges the ball. Flips to the pitcher. Maybe his foot missed first base. Well, wait a minute.
No, we got a pinch runner.
Okay, yeah. So that's going to go as an infield single because I didn't see any balls dropped or bobbled. So that's going to count as an infield single there for Bryson Campbell.
Nate Wilkerson, the pinch runner for the Wildcats. He's at first base. Mason Bratcher at third. And Philip Lemon has the table set. 1 out, runners on the corners. But Will Bailey is a little shook on the mound. There's a high pop. It's going to be trouble in this field. Second baseman hits in the infield. We saw that last night. Throw to second for the force. The run comes home. Bratcher scores. Ball gets away from the catcher on the throw home. And Lemon will take second on the throw. So Tullahoma plates another run. But Spring Hill gets the second out. And they'll come together on the infield with their manager. A meeting on the mound for the Spring Hill Raiders. I said the second out. I guess I just missaid that. No, there is 2 outs. So 2 outs for Tullahoma, but Spring Hill's manager, Pasquantino, he knows his pitcher, Will Bailey, shook.
Yeah.
And he knows Tullahoma can get away from you in a hurry. So trying to settle his pitcher down here. 2 outs in the bottom of the first inning. Tullahoma leads 2-0. And multiple mistakes already by the Spring Hill Raiders, especially wild pitches and pass balls. And now stepping in for the Wildcats is Xander Pogue. Ken, we haven't seen Xander Pogue.
Yeah, DHing tonight. Number 22. Let's see if Mr. Pogue can get an RBI single here with 2 out. Clutch hit.
Strike in there on Pogue. And Doc, Xander is a junior. Lots of juniors on this team. I'll tell you what. We're going to be good next year, too. That one's low. 1-1 the count on Pogue. Yeah, it was great today at the basketball win. Coach Welch got a chance to clear that bench at the end. Everybody got to play in the state tournament. That was awesome. There was a high pop left side. Shortstop. Looks like he's got a beat on it. Makes the catch. And Tullahoma's done in the bottom of the first inning, but the Wildcats plate 2 and lead the Spring Hill 2-0 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
The owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
We've played 1 inning here at Grider Stadium, and the Tullahoma Wildcats lead the Spring Hill Raiders 2-0. You are watching the Light Tube Sports Network, and we are proud that you are. as Ben Quick gets ready to work his second inning for the Wildcats on the mound. Quick in that first inning faced 4 batters, walked 1, struck out 2. So Ben ready to go here for inning number 2, and it'll be Chris Huntsinger to lead off for the Spring Hill Raiders. Huntsinger, the third baseman.
Scott, you got a Savall basketball update?
I do. Tennessee leads Wofford 46-34, 16 minutes to go.
As the Terriers and Vols go at it round 1.
Wofford. Quick misses inside to Huntsinger, ball 1.
I really enjoy those first-round Thursday and Friday games the best. You can stay up to 11:30, 12, and watch games all night long if you want to.
Called strike by Quick, 1-1 the count.
I think they start around 11 a.m. and go all the way to about 11:30 at night. Smorgasbord of basketball.
Honestly, when I retired 2 weeks ago, I thought, I'm just going to get to watch that until I can't watch anymore. Well, guess what? I hadn't watched a second of it.
Yeah.
This is much more fun. Grounder right back to Quick. He slaps it down. He's got to play. He makes the play. 1 out. Excellent defense by Quick. Good reaction there. You don't have to catch it. Just stop it.
Knock it down.
Just
Knock it down and
stop
make the play at first.
Yep.
And, you never know. If those balls get to the middle infielders, you know what happens. Get a guy with good speed or a slow roller gets through the middle. But that, I always taught my pitchers, hey, you're a fifth infielder. You've got to field your position. Bunts, knock the ball down, be able to catch a pop-up if the opportunity arises.
Quick with a nice fastball, swing and a miss.
Boy, he settled in. I mean, he faced a lot of adversity that first at batter with 14 pitches. The batter fouled off, let's say, 8 or 9 foul balls. And after he walked him, he's shutting them down.
This is Keegan Yoakum, the batter for the Raiders, and quickly behind 0-2 is Yoakum.
Yeah, and you mentioned, this Yoakum kid batting 7th. He hit a home run earlier this season.
Not tonight. He's going to sit down on the bench. Strike 3 by Ben Quick. Strikeout number 3 for Quick.
Yeah, Quick pounding that mitt. Good fastball right there. Good steam on that one. 2 quick outs. No pun intended.
I see what you did there. Quick also a junior.
Wow. Going to move up in that rotation next season.
So our battery tonight, juniors. Quick's pitch in there, strike. Get ahead of hitters, Ken. If there's one thing about pitching that can give you an advantage, getting ahead.
And that's it.
Fouled out of play, 0-2.
Yeah, that difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is night and day. It sure is.
Changes everybody's mindset instantly. Tullahoma leads Spring Hill 2-0 here in the top of the second inning. 2 outs, nobody on. Fouled out of play. Count remains 0-2.
Now, one thing it does too, man, is the defense loves to see their pitcher pounding first ball strikes and getting ahead. I mean, just keeps them more on their toes. They don't want to see a pitcher fall behind 2-0, 3-0,
0-2 pitch from Ben Quick, outside, ball 1.
And they know their man on the mound means business. They do too. And so they've responded to their opportunities like you said. We've had so many strikeouts the first couple of games. It's been hard to really determine how good our defense is because they haven't really been tested a whole lot, but they sure have maximized their opportunities. No errors we've seen them so far. Ooh, that curveball, he dipped on that one. Close pitch.
High and inside. 2-2 the count on Will Bailey, Spring Hill's pitcher. 2-2 pitch. Miss low. So we'll have a full count.
Campbell back there catching tonight. Lemon has been the catcher the past 2 games. And so they're getting him some experience back there, so he's relatively new to the position. But Coach Morris has confidence in him, got a good arm.
Swung on and missed. He struck him out. Ben Quick with 2 more Ks. He's got 4. Tullahoma leads 2-0 back on the Light Tube Sports Network.
It's football time in Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family with 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why. Keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Hey, I'm Phil Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
Step into a world of fun.
Welcome back to Tullahoma High School baseball here on the Light Tube Sports Network. We're in the bottom of the second. The Wildcats lead Spring Hill 2-0. Aiden Evans, Hunter Hogan, and Trevor Cole set to bat this inning for the Cats against Spring Hill pitcher Will Bailey. Had a tough first inning, Ken.
Yes,
You
yes,
score-
he did.
I mean,
yeah.
lots of scorebook mess.
Yeah, I've got a cat scratch mess on here. You know.
Well, you got all kind of
I got
pop-ups.
pass balls, wild pitches, all kinds of stuff. So, you got to clean that up a little bit. So hopefully this will clean up, and we'll just have a bunch of
home run.
doubles and singles to get them in. You know.
First pitch is outside, ball 1 to Evans, who has had a solid season at second base. Fouled back.
Good cut.
1-1.
Well, and what we've seen, we've talked about the pitchers not throwing, first pitch strikes. It seemed like a first pitch strike takes by the other team, but Tullahoma, they don't take many first pitch strikes, man. They're swinging. Them guys are getting the plate. And I love that aggressive mentality early in the season. They want to get their cuts in.
Off-speed pitch kind of fooled Evans there. 1-2 the count on Tullahoma's second baseman. Popped it out of play. Foul ball. Evans, also a junior, hitting .222 so far this year.
Well, and sometimes when you get 2 strikes, you shorten your swing up a little bit, man. But not Mr. Evans. He's taking a full cut here in this 1-2 count.
Line shot, base hit, right center field.
Good piece of hitting right there.
So Evans is on first to lead off the bottom of the second for the Wildcats. And that brings up the natural, Hunter Hogan.
Well, Coach is going to, and that's a sign of a good baseball team, to get behind it, be able to get behind in the count, fight battle, foul off a pitch or two, and execute the base hit, man. And instead of taking this, getting struck out. And that's what Tullahoma did last year. Very few strikeouts. They put the ball in play, and that's a dangerous team. We talked about it early in the season last year. We're seeing this same trend, Scott, in our third game from Tullahoma this year versus Tullahoma last year.
Hogan hitting .333 on the season. There's a line shot right at the shortstop. Throws to first. Not in time. Trying to double up Evans, but unsuccessful. Hogan with a sharp liner to short. 1 out.
Yeah, it's tough there. Hunter Hogan's been hitting the ball well, and he just hit it right at the Raiders shortstop.
Trevor Cole up to .318 on the season.
How about
now.
that?
It's pretty strong for the number 9 spot.
Mm-hmm.
Man on first, Evans. Fouled back by Cole, 0-1.
A lot of teams come in, they think the bottom half of the order's the weak part. Not so much. Trevor Cole, we've seen really the last couple of years, he's been like an additional leadoff hitter from number 9 spot. Been on base a lot. Puts the ball in play.
Off-speed pitch fouled back by Cole. 0-2, so Bailey getting ahead of Tullahoma's hitters right now. It looks from here, compared to what even Ben Quick is throwing, it'd be pretty easy to hit this guy. He doesn't look that fast, but Tullahoma so far not picking it up that great. Fouled back again by Cole. Count remains 0-2.
Well, and sometimes those pitchers with the lesser speed that, have some deception or movement on the ball, they're harder to hit because when you're taking batting practice reps, it's dialed up a little bit on the fastball, and then you have that speed variation that causes trouble.
There's a line shot to left field. And Aiden Evans going to have to stop at second. Throw gets away. Now Evans will take third. That's an error on the shortstop as he could not handle the throw in from the outfield, let it get past him. And Evans is now standing on third, and Cole is at second. And we go back to the top of the order with Balin Tootin, who led this game off with a single and scored Tullahoma's first run.
Yeah, Tullahoma now with 4 hits, 2 in each inning, and you're right. That's just fundamental baseball. Now, how important is an errant, not an errant throw, but the shortstop missing that, just a concentration lapse. Now you have 2 runners in scoring position instead of the force play on with a dangerous hitter up, leadoff hitter up.
Which trickles down to your pitcher who's thinking, what were you guys doing?
Exactly.
And now I've got no force play, 2 runners in scoring position, and one of the best players in the mid-state up at the plate in Balin Tootin.
Yeah, and if you're Tootin here, you just want to pull this baseball. Ground ball to the right side, fly ball right field, gets the sack in. So pull the ball, hit it hard somewhere on the right side of the field would be the strategy here. But we've seen him go. He can use the whole field. He's a great hitter.
So you're against a double in the gap on
I'm
the left
not
side?
against it, but I would say, hey.
There it is. No, Tootin pops it up. It's in foul territory. Everybody giving chase. Tough to see that ball over there, and it falls harmlessly to the turf. It's now 2-2.
Yeah, and I think, of course, the strategy against Balin is you want to keep the ball outside on him. He can drive it to left, certainly, but you don't want him to get a power shot, to the right field side.
I bet Spring Hill hadn't scouted him at will. Yeah. Will Bailey with runners on second and third and 1 out. Delivers to Tootin. Grounder to first. Steps on the bag. Here comes the runner. Throw not in time. And Aiden Evans is safe at the plate. And Trevor Cole advances to third.
All right, so that's going to go 3 unassisted, but that's going to be an RBI there for Tootin.
Oh, it's not going to be. It is.
It is. All right.
2 down, man on third. Cats lead 3-0 with Andrew Fulmer at the plate. Fulmer 0 for 1, flied out to center his first time up. Swing and a miss, strike 1. There's a line shot to left field, but right at the left fielder. And that'll do it for the Wildcats here in the second. But Tullahoma adds another run after 2. Cats lead at 3-0 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
At Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and card swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a back spot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community. So no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
We move to the top of the third inning here at Chili Grider Stadium on this Thursday night. Tullahoma leads Spring Hill 3-0. Ben Quick on the mound for the Wildcats. Spring Hill will have hitters number 8, 9, and 1 at the plate here in this third inning. Quick has been very efficient other than the first batter. How many pitches total for Ben now?
38.
38 pitches through 2 innings. So he'll want to be more economical. Try to cut that down on a cold night.
Yeah, 14 pitches to the first batter and maybe 8 pickoff attempts to that leadoff batter over
But,
the
you know,
first.
Tullahoma's got a bunch of pitchers that, because of Tootin and Bratcher's outstanding work, there's a number of guys that could use an inning or two. I don't know if they'll get them tonight, but that's a possibility.
Yeah. The game experience is irreplaceable.
First pitch is outside. Chances are good, Tullahoma fans. Listen closely. Chances are good that tomorrow night's scheduled game against Marion County will not be played. Fouled back. Why, you say? Well, so that these Tullahoma Wildcats can go watch their classmates play in the Final Four of the state tournament. So, to our knowledge, the game tomorrow night is going to be canceled. It has not been officially canceled, but Coach Morris indicated that is very likely. So, be looking for that on social media and that sort of thing, so you'll know if you can't make it to Murfreesboro tomorrow night, don't come out here to the ballpark because nobody will be here. Quick's pitch, high, and gets away from catcher, so no harm done, though. 3-1 count.
Yeah, first batter all night that Quick's really fell behind on, and the one that you don't want that to happen on is your leadoff hitter for the inning, especially batting in the number 8 hole.
Hunter Reichman. 3-1 pitch from Quick. Caught the outside corner,
Beautiful.
full count.
It's a way to come back. He threw that pitch with intent, and that's a word that I'm sure Coach Morris has used a lot to his pitchers. Pitch with intent.
Fastball misses low, and base on balls puts the leadoff runner on for the Raiders here in the top of the third. And number 9 hitter Ethan Christie steps in, the left fielder. Spring Hill, of course, in Maury County.
Oh, and we know that leadoff hitter was on in the first, and Quick dug in. See if he can do it again here in the third.
Yeah, he worked that walk after 14 pitches.
Gets
This
ahead
is
on
Christie. We'll see what Christie can do. 0-1 the count. Quick looks to first, delivers high, 1-1. Runner on first doesn't look especially speedy, I would just say. So the threat of the stolen base, maybe not.
Yeah, you can't. You're down by 3. You desperately want runners to advance, but you can't give up an out here if you're the Spring Hill Raiders.
Quick with a semi-casual throw to first, just to let him know, I see you over there, Reichman.
Wildcat defense in the middle, playing up the middle of second base and shortstop, really setting up for double play possibility.
Swing and a miss, 1-2 the count now on Christie, the number 9 hitter for the Raiders, wearing number 9. Number 9. 1-2 pitch from being Quick. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. May almost looked like it may have been a foul tip, but no indication from the umpire, so that is strikeout number 5 for Ben Quick here in the top of the third. We go back to the top of the order with Clay Robinson, who walked to open the game.
Big out. That's a way to bounce back. You want to definitely mow that number 9 hitter down.
2 down now here in the top of the third.
With the dangerous Robinson coming on.
Oh, that's right. We had a walk. What am I thinking? Good thing we've got a young person with a mind here in the press box that can help guide me as I wander aimlessly through ball games.
Well, this looks a little cleaner on this side. This our scorebook on this side looks cleaner. Ben throwing a good game so far.
Throw to first again. None of them have looked like they're trying to pick him off. Not really sure why they're trying to hold this guy. I don't think he's a threat to run, but again.
Those are called token throws. I know you're over there. I'm not trying to get you, but don't get any ideas.
In there for a strike. 0-1 the count on Robinson. I just think Quick's trying to stay loose.
Yeah, maybe so. Yep. Cold night. Some hot chocolate would be nice.
Quick delivers outside. Good job. Nice job. behind the plate.
Sure was. Great job by Bryson Campbell.
By
on that.
Campbell, to get in front of that ball. That's the kind that usually makes it to the backstop.
And that's the kind that Spring Hill's catchers had trouble with all night. You know, he shifted his whole body out there and did good. Just that shows his agility for him to be able to spring out there on that baseball like that.
Strike two.
Nice.
And, you know, if you're a Tullahoma catcher, you get trained from your first day as a freshman about how far this is and how you cannot let a ball get past you.
Yeah, it's in no man's land.
Yeah.
You don't want to chase it down. I'd much rather sprawl my body out to stop it than to chase it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Did it again.
Outside 2-2. The count on Robinson. Runner at first, one out.
Robinson not going at that pitch outside the strike zone. We see really how he battled that first time up to lead the game off. He's a pesky little hitter. Tough out.
Outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Not offering after that outside pitch. And again, Campbell does an excellent job of keeping the ball from going to the backstop. Sounds like a broken record, but he continues to show some defensive skills back there.
Grounder to second. Evans gets the hop, throw to second. In time, got the lead runner as Evans turned around and threw it to Cole, and Cole had to kind of dive and slap the bag with his glove, but he did it in time. So Robinson reaches on the fielder's choice, but the force out is at second, 2 down. That'll bring up Will McGlacken.
So that mows down Reschman on second base, and now probably good speed. Clay Robinson back on first. He played cat and mouse, drawing a lot of throws, but with 2 outs, they're just going to be running on contact. I don't think a steal threat's in play here with 2 down and down by 3.
First pitch is ball 1. They're in the 6th inning down in Lewisburg, and the Tullahoma Lady Cats lead Marshall County 8-4, trying to close that district game out. Is that the first district game for softball, maybe? 1-0 the count on McGlacken. And again, Robinson pesky at first.
Yeah, Robinson, not near as big a lead as he had in the first inning, and I think it's just because of the situation here in the top of the third. You're down by 3. There's 2 outs. There you go, and there he goes.
Throw down to second. In time.
Wow.
He got him with a sweeping tag on the head.
Bryson Campbell.
And Spring Hill is done in the top of the 3rd inning. Tullahoma, great throw from Campbell. The Wildcats lead the Raiders 3-0. This is the Light Tube Sports Network.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe it is our responsibility to participate in the growth of Coffee County by supporting its citizens, businesses, and the community as a whole. Coffee County Bank is a proud supporter of Tullahoma football.
On game night, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field when you win a heart, when you win their trust, when you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
We've got 3, 4, 5.
This broadcast is the exclusive property of the Light Tube Sports Network and Tullahoma Utilities Authority. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or reproduction of this broadcast without the express written consent of Tullahoma Utilities Authority is strictly prohibited. We head to the bottom of the 3rd here. Mason Bratcher, Bryson Campbell, Phillip Lemon, 3, 4, and 5 hitters for the Wildcats, leading 3-0 against Spring Hill pitcher Will Bailey, giving up 4 hits. There's a line shot to right center, drifting. It's going to get down. A single for Mason Bratcher. And, boy, his hot hitting just continues. A walk and a single today. That's awesome. Campbell now steps to the plate for the Wildcats. And we've seen 2, 3, 4 games now, Ken. Bryson Campbell in this cleanup spot. They keep trying to find the right cleanup guy. Love to see him get hot and really start producing there. He had a single in his first time up, so see if he can move Bratcher around and get a rally started here in the third.
Yeah, infield single last time up.
There's a high drive to left field, bending foul out of play into the Tullahoma bullpen.
Well, definitely not bunting. A full cut there from the cleanup hitter. Normally, your cleanup hitter does not bunt, but, you know, my son played back in the Brad White days to where all you did was bunt. It seemed like. It's good to see this, you know, just different coaching philosophies. Small ball versus
There goes
swinging.
Bratcher. There's a shot to center. It's going to be caught. Bratcher's going to have to hustle back. He just made it in time. One out as Campbell lines it to center field. And now Philip Lemon will step to the plate. Tennessee leading Wofford 68-55 with 6 minutes left to go. Ball seemed to be cruising. Lemon hitting .250 coming into tonight, but 7 big RBIs. I'd like to see him have 9 after this at bat. Wind's died down a lot. It's really not much to it right now, which I'm sure the 4 people in the stands appreciate that.
Oh, yes.
If you don't hear any crowd noise, well, figure it out. Man on first, Lemon at the plate.
Boy, Bratcher, he's got to be pushing 500 batting average now.
Getting close, yeah. 2-0 the count on Lemon.
Chasing his granddad.
Chasing his granddad. Or his dad, right? His granddad. Chasing his granddad. That's right. There he goes.
Runner goes. Throw down to second. No chance. Mason Bratcher still second. Wait a minute. Is that still Mason? No, that's
Mason.
Yeah, Mason Bratcher still second. So add a stolen base to the repertoire for tonight. Tullahoma with a man on second. 1 out. Lemon now with a great chance to drive in Bratcher. Taking all the way, 3-1. You know, I always thought on that 3-0 count, swing, they're going to throw a strike. I don't know why you always automatically take. I mean, I understand the concept, but you get a lot of good pitches on 3-0. On 3-1, though, it's outside, and Philip Lemon draws a walk. Tullahoma has runners at first and second now with 1 out.
Now, this is where it creeps in. It's a cold night. You wonder if Spring Hill's going to get something going here with some maybe thinking about some bullpen action here. At this point of the game, they can't afford to fall the way that Ben Quick is pitching. They can't afford to fall behind any more runs.
Xander Pogue at the plate, fouls it back. 0-1 the count.
Dangerous time for Spring Hill here. Tullahoma can blow this game wide open.
1 down, 2 on. There goes the runners. Line drive, base hit to left field.
Missed third base. He did?
Run scores. Bratcher scores. Run number 4 for the Wildcats. And let's see.
A sharp single left. That's an RBI single for Pogue.
Yeah, so Pogue is at first and Lemon is at second.
I'm going to tell you, I don't know if he missed third base or not. Doc said he did, but he got a great jump. I guess he was stealing on that play, but he got a great jump on the pitcher that time, stealing the third and the hit and run. I don't know if it was a hit and run or a straight steal, but, hey, it worked out perfect, whatever it was, for Tullahoma.
I think it was a straight steal to third base.
Might have been.
First pitch to Aiden Evans is ball 1, 1-0 the count.
I agree with you just based on the jump he got because he definitely took off before the pitch.
Aiden singled and scored in his first at bat. Outside from Bailey, 2-0 the count.
Still only one out.
We are in the bottom of the third inning. Tullahoma leading Spring Hill 4-0. Called strike, 2-1 the count on Hunter Hogan.
So far, this guy plays been pretty good. Been pretty consistent. Never seen one of them before.
Long look from Bailey. Inside, called strike, 2-2. Hogan didn't like that call. Full count, nope, 2-2 on Tullahoma's right fielder.
Aiden still. Second base.
Just about the same spot.
Still Aiden. Hunter's on deck.
3-2 pitch to Aiden Evans. Grounder, third. Could be two. Gets past the third baseman. And all the runners hold. E5 on the Spring Hill Raiders. Tullahoma has the bases loaded. Nobody out. One out for Hunter Hogan. I know I called Hunter's name 5 times on Aiden's at bat, but hey, it's early in the year.
Well, Tullahoma's got the bases juiced now, and the Spring Hill defense has helped Tullahoma a couple times. We had an outfield throw that got by the shortstop and allowed 2 runners to advance to second, third. They scored, and now this big error on third baseman here should have been out 2 of the inning. Pitcher getting no help from his defense.
Hogan fouls it back for strike 1. I tell you, that was a tough play for the third baseman, though. That was one of those weird hops. Went way up in the air and then came down right at his glove, and he just missed it. Went right under it.
Hey, Doc, we charged him with an E, okay? E5.
Yeah.
Yep.
1-1 count on Hunter Hogan with the bases juiced, 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Tullahoma looking to break this thing open with Spring Hill. High pop out of play.
The defense at double play depth, they're going to give up the run on the infield. The corner's kind of in, especially, let's see, third's in a little bit. First not holding the runner, so double play depth.
Grounder, base hit, left side. 1 run will score. Here comes the second. He will score. A 2 RBI single for Hunter Hogan, and the Wildcats now lead 6-0.
The Wildcats blowing this thing out.
As Pogue and Lemon score on the base hit by Hunter Hogan.
Yeah, it's a big 2 RBI shot, as you said there, Scott. And the hot hitting at the bottom of the lineup continues.
Trevor Cole steps in with runners at first and second, 1 out. 6-0 game.
The runner on second base.
We have a final from Lewisburg. The Tullahoma Lady Cats have beaten Marshall County tonight in district play 9-5. Congratulations, Coach Barfield and the Lady Cats on a win on the road tonight. That's a tough trip to Lewisburg tonight, but Tullahoma gets it done. 1-1 the count on Trevor Cole with runners on first and second. 1 out.
Cats has scored 2 runs their first 3 innings. Cole 1 for 1, looking for more.
There's a line drive center field. That's going to be trouble, and it is going to drop and get past the center fielder. So Tullahoma's runners had to wait because they weren't sure whether it was going to be caught or not. So once again, we have the bases loaded, and we are back at the top of the order for Balin Tootin. 1 out.
Everybody moves up a base. So we got Evans on third, we got Hogan on second, and now Cole on first with the top of the order coming up by 6.
And Balin singled in the first inning and scored. I have no idea what that is.
Let's see. 3 unassisted. He grounded out to first.
There's a grounder to first, throw to second for 1, back to first, not in time.
Yeah.
So Tootin drives in a run, reaches on the fielder's choice. Spring Hill gets the force out at second. The Wildcats lead 7-0, and Andrew Fulmer will step in.
Fielder's choice. That's going to go 3-6. Yeah, that's 3 unassisted, just to ground out the first where he tagged the bag.
Come on, hand drum. Come on, Grand Slam, dear.
But he pulled the ball and got the run in.
There goes the runner.
There we go.
Line shot, base hit left field. Run will score, and the runners will stop at first and second as Hunter Hogan scores the 8th run of the night for the Wildcats. And here comes Dennis Pasquantino, the head coach of the Spring Hill Raiders, to the mound. And based on his look to the umpire and his gesture, I think we're going to get a pitching change here for Spring Hill. Tullahoma leads 8-0. Bailey will still be responsible for the runners at first and second, if indeed he leaves.
Yeah, Tullahoma's batted around.
But we have seen nothing in the Spring Hill bullpen, so if he does leave, it's going to have to be somebody probably from the field that comes in and pitches.
So who scored? Evans?
Yep.
All right, Evans.
Hogan scored on that one, too.
Okay.
Long conversation. I can't believe the umpire hadn't gone out there yet and broken it up. You usually don't see a conversation this long unless it's going to change pitchers. But little grace, I guess, on a cold early season Thursday night. Too much, in my opinion. It's time to walk out there. All right, they're going to keep Bailey in for now. I'm sure Coach probably said, it's your game, son.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Now that number 10.
Tullahoma runners at first and second.
Bratcher.
And Mason Bratcher will step in. Bratcher today is 1 for 1. Scored a run. 2 outs, runners at first and second. 8-0 Wildcats. There goes the runner. Ball gets past the catcher. But the runner at third, Tootin, really wasn't quite ready for that. Otherwise, he would have scored. But the ball got away, so the runners advanced to second and third. And that visit on the mound didn't seem to help Bailey a whole lot. Mason Bratcher with a chance to drive in a couple more here. There's a high pop right field. Looks like he's settled under it and makes the catch for out number 2.
That's
3.
Yeah.
I wondered why Fulmer just quit running and went to the dugout. The inning's done. We've played 3 here at Grider Stadium. Tullahoma on top now 8-0 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Hey, I'm Phil Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
It's football time, and Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why. Keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Hey, I'm Phil Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
Welcome back to Grider Stadium. We move to the top of the fourth inning. And leading off is Will McGlacken for the Spring Hill Raiders. Tullahoma now leading 8-0. Junior right-hander Ben Quick working with that 8-0 lead. And Ben has 5 strikeouts on the evening as we're in the fourth.
Yeah, came in, I think, with 10 on the season, so he's halfway there in this one.
Just missed outside.
Offensive explosion for the Wildcats in the bottom of the third with 5 runs on 5 hits.
Started putting the bat on the baseball. Sounding good. Quick's pitch, called strike, 2-1 to count.
Well, it's always a huge advantage when you're striking out, an overwhelming strikeout advantage with your pitchers against their offense versus their pitchers against yours.
Grounder to third, Bratcher. Good sharp throw to first in time for out number 1. Mason Bratcher is an outstanding fielder.
He sure is. And really what made that play was his initial jump on the ball. You know, as soon as that ball was hit, he read it well and he charged it. Set his body up in front of it, made a good strong throw to first, and plenty of time.
Tell you what, he's not just going to Lee University as a pitcher, I promise you. They love him at third base.
Yeah. I can see why.
Granddaddy told me that.
Yep.
Pitch is low, ball 1 to Nolan Brister for the Raiders.
He's got good range. He's tough. He's played football, and he hits the ball well. So, I mean, you're right. He's got it all. So, man, he's going to –
I'm not sure how playing football fit in there.
Well, just from a physicality standpoint, man, third base is the hot corner, and that's really your toughest – normally your toughest player plays third or catcher.
So if they play – okay. High pop.
Yeah.
Back to the backstop. Tullahoma gives chase, unable to get there, out of play. 1-2 the count. I like where you're going with that, Ken.
Yeah. Just remember some of them old, major league third basemen, those guys, Mike Schmidt, and even the little Penguin over there, man. The Penguin was little for the Dodgers, about 5'8", but, buddy, I tell you what, he'd take a ball off the chest.
How does it feel, Ken, to be so old that your audience has no idea who you're talking about?
Oh, they're 2 Hall of Famers. I think they may have a good idea.
I don't think
Mike
they know who the
Schmidt
Penguin is for
the Dodgers.
Only people know the Penguin is the guy on Batman movies. 2-2
well,
count.
they're really old if they remember that.
2-2 count.
I watched both.
Well, way outside. Quick just threw that one to the backstop, but nobody hurt. Full count now.
But the Penguin was not my favorite villain on Batman.
No.
The Joker was.
Oh, absolutely.
And I also like King Tut
He.
and his tarantulas. Yeah.
You're talking about the silly old Batman TV show. I was talking about the movie.
Batman. Yeah, the old Batman.
Line shot to center field. Boy, Tootin's giving chase. Back, caught at the edge of the track. Tell you what, Nolan Brister gave that ball a ride for a cold, windy night. But Balin Tootin showed why he is a triple threat, hitting, pitching, and fielding, as he raced to his right, as a left-hander, raced to his right.
Yeah.
And made that catch.
Yeah, and that's another thing. On a cold night like this, he's mowing everybody down with strikeouts, a few infield grounders. As an outfielder saying, I'm not going to get any action. Then, boom, there it comes. And just for him to be that alert and ready, that just shows you. Again, we are seeing some good defense out here and have the last three nights. And the opportunities they're getting, Scott, still no errors. Right?
I'm going to teach you one of these days.
I don't go for that jinx stuff.
That's like
man.
when you say
– I don't bring a rabbit's foot up in the press box, man. It don't matter. Whatever.
That's kind of your trademark, Ken.
That's it.
As you
That's
say,
it.
those football never fails. You'd be
That's
like,
it.
there's no penalties yet.
Yeah.
It'll be about 3 straight flags. Oh, me.
But I've also said, hey, this is a perfect time for a turnover, and then, boom, the next play it happens too. How many times
You
does
have
that happen? So
absolutely
let's work it both
called them.
ways.
Yep. We got to take the good with the bad
That's
with
it.
you, don't we, Ken?
That's it, man.
1-2 the count. 2 down here in the top of the fourth. Quick delivers. Struck him out. Ben Quick, strikeout number 6. Tullahoma coming to bat, leading 8-0 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and card swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a backspot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community, so no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe it is our responsibility to participate in the growth of Coffee County by supporting its citizens, businesses, and the community as a whole. Coffee County Bank is a proud supporter of Tullahoma football.
On game night, winning is
Number 27.
Wonder if Brian's telling him. Oh, it's not Brian.
That's Hoover. Looks like Hunter's going to come in, finish it off. If we can get a few runs here.
That's 21 down here.
Yeah. What about in the bullpen?
We're back at Grider Stadium, set to begin the bottom of the fourth inning. Tullahoma leading 8-0. Will Bailey still on the mound for the Spring Hill Raiders. And the batter's Bryson Campbell leading off for the Cats.
1 for 2.
Line shot to third base. Fine defensive play by Spring Hill. 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. Final from Lexington. Tennessee opens the NCAA tournament, beating Wofford 77-62. Arkansas leads Kansas by 1, 7 minutes to go.
Whoa. Still up in the air. Tough break there for Campbell. First pitch, hit it right. Hit the ball hard right at the third baseman.
So here's Philip Lemon with 1 out. And he skies it toward right center field, giving chase. Caught by the right fielder. So Spring Hill's outfielders getting some work in.
2 pitches, 2 outs.
Stepping up to the plate, number 22, Sander. Oh.
Well, that's the thing. These Wildcat hitters, they go, man, they
Pogue
go up there swinging.
Pogue will step in. He singled,
Yep.
got an RBI, scored a run.
Mm-hmm.
And again, you look at this Tullahoma lineup, and here's basically what you see. The top 3 are seniors. Everybody else is a junior.
Mm-hmm.
Your top pitchers are seniors, but Ben Quick's a junior.
Got a nucleus.
Some
Coming
other
back, building a program, stacking them
other
up.
young guys on the roster that we haven't even seen yet. Zebic.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't seen Grayson Waller pitch. He'll pitch here soon. Off-speed pitch. Great pitch by Will Bailey. Swing and a miss, 0-2 the count.
Bailey, bless his heart, he's down 8-zip, but he's still out there competing, isn't he?
Well, and them 3 errors on the board hadn't helped him a
sure
bit.
Didn't help.
Outside, 1-2. Well, that's just what's going to happen. When you come into Grider Stadium, you need to just count 2 or 3 errors into your game plan.
Mm-hmm. Factored in, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't know how you do it, but
I just start.
It's
Go
pretty
ahead
consistent.
and put them up on the scoreboard before the game starts. Yeah,
Maybe
it's coming.
so.
Yeah,
maybe so. Pretty consistent. Ooh, swung and a miss. And we're done here in the fourth inning. We move to the fifth. Tullahoma leads Spring Hill 8-0 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
everything. But life's big wins happen off the field when you win a heart when you win their trust, when you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
Hey, I'm Phil Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
It's football time, and Tennessee and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why. Keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks.
We move to the 5th. Spring Hill's Christian Huntsinger leads off against Hunter Hogan, who is now on the mound for the Wildcats. Ken, if you'll finish Ben Quick's line, we'll pass that along to our listeners. As the count quickly 1-0. Hunter Hogan trying to close this one out for the Wildcats. You know, it's a 10-run rule after 5 innings. So if you're a Tullahoma fan, what you're looking for is quick 3 outs here and then 2 runs in the bottom of the 5th, and everybody can go home. Right now, though, still work to be done. Cats lead 8-0. Hogan's pitch outside, 2-0. Good opportunity for Hunter to get an inning in here. Called strike. Nice pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike. We think that this tournament, some of these games are going to be rescheduled for Saturday. Tullahoma was originally scheduled to play at 4 and 6:30. If the basketball team is playing for state championship, to our knowledge, Tullahoma will play that first game at 10 o'clock. And then the second game be scheduled for about 12:30 or 1. If the basketball team is playing at 4 for state championship, I can't imagine that these young men won't get to go watch that. So we'll see how that develops. You just need to watch social media, watch the Tullahoma, follow the Tullahoma Athletics, follow John Olive, whatever, to get the details on this weekend. So first runner reaches against Hunter Hogan here in the top of the 5th, and now Keegan Yoakum.
Line score for being quick is complete. He faced 14 batters in 4 innings, allowed 0 hits, struck out 6, and 2 base on balls, 2 walks. Pretty solid.
So let me get this straight. 4 more no-hit innings for Wildcat pitchers. Swing and a miss. He's ahead in the count. 0-1 is Hunter Hogan on Yoakum.
Yoakum struck out his first time up. Let's see if he can roll into a 6-4-3 double play right here.
Runner at first. Not that good a speed. I like where you're going. Swing and a miss. Power fastball, 0-2.
Yeah, getting ahead right there. What did Doc say, 88? Did you say 88? Wow. Oh, that's elite. High 80s.
A curveball. Just missed. 1-2. Runner on first. Nobody out. Top of the fifth. Tullahoma working on another shutout. Hogan delivers. Fastball. 2-2 the count.
Close pitch to take with 2 strikes.
Keegan Yoakum at the plate for the Raiders.
Yoakum has jacked a home run this year, but he's not going to tonight. Not in this weather. Not in this ballpark.
2-2 pitch from Hunter Hogan. Throw to first. Ooh. That was so close.
It was a great move. I mean, yeah, he quick move right there.
And the throw was perfect, right at the bag. So the glove was right there.
Well, you can tell these Tullahoma pitchers have really worked on their pickoff moves, man. They get that ball over there fast.
Hogan, 2-2. Curveball called, strike 3. Hunter Hogan, big sweeping curveball. Out number 1 here in the first strikeout for Hogan. That's 7, maybe 8 for Wildcat pitchers?
Yeah,
tonight.
7. That's 7. Quick had 6. And that's the thing, man, that these Tullahoma pitchers, they're just really solid athletes and quick twitch guys with good pickoff moves. They also all field their position really well.
Will Bailey, the Spring Hill pitcher, steps in with a runner on first and 1 out. Hogan working from the stretch, throws to first, not in time.
I don't think we've, in the 3 games that we've covered, seen Tullahoma pick off runners, but I don't know if we've allowed a stolen base in the 3 games that we've been here. You know, Bryson threw 1 out last inning.
Well,
or 2 innings ago.
You know I'll stay away from speculative statements like that when you make them, because I don't know either. 0-1 the count, 1 out.
Yeah, haven't had many on for sure, yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
Let's see. 1 walk, 1 hit, 3 games. No, hadn't been many stolen bases.
No,
0-1 the count.
But lots and lots of throws to first.
Tonight, anyway.
I mean, yeah.
Outside 1-1, 1 out. Top of the 5th. Racing right along. It's been a great day for Tullahoma High School athletics. Fouled back. The Lady Cats won in softball today down in Lewisburg. Boys basketball won the quarterfinal game in the state tournament in Murfreesboro. And the Wildcats will play basketball tomorrow at 5:30 in Murphy Center against Fayette Ware High School from West Tennessee. Hogan's curveball misses. 2-2 the count on Will Bailey.
That pitch 3 feet outside, and Bryson Campbell stops it. That's, you know, Jaron Moore's had really great range back there. You know, we saw past three years, but Campbell does too.
Hogan, 2-2. Another big sweeping curve, but a little bit high, maybe outside. So a full count to Spring Hill's pitcher, Will Bailey.
Don't know if Bryson's grandfather is in attendance here tonight or listening in Murfreesboro, but he would be
swinging
proud
a miss.
Mr.
He
Bryson
struck
back
him
there.
out. Strikeout number 2 for Hunter Hogan. I can almost guarantee you.
Yeah.
He's in Murfreesboro. He's not here.
Tullahoma catcher. His grandson doing a great job back there tonight.
2 down now for Spring Hill. It'll be Hunter Reichman. What Reichman has done tonight, he walked. Runner first, 2 down. Now let's see if we throw to first. Just missed, ball 1 on Reichman. So again, to kind of recap the reschedule, and again, confirm this. We just based on what people are talking about here at the stadium, Strike, is that tomorrow night Tullahoma's not going to play baseball so that everybody can go watch the basketball game. It's at 5:30. Baseball was supposed to be at 6:30. On Saturday, if Tullahoma wins basketball tomorrow and plays again Saturday, they'll adjust that baseball schedule however they have to, I believe, to get these young men to Murfreesboro in time to watch their classmates play potentially for state championship. So all that to say, we're not sure. We're pretty sure about tomorrow, though. No baseball, basketball. Swing and a miss, 2-2 the count, 2 outs, top of the 5th. Tullahoma leads 8-0 over Spring Hill, trying to win their 5th game in a row. Are the Wildcats. Hogan lined foul back to Wilkins Stadium.
Hogan, another Wildcat pitcher with a live arm.
You know what this property was back in the 1800s? A racetrack, a horse racetrack. Can you imagine?
Wow.
Yeah, big grandstand and everything. I mean, it was big. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 3 for Hunter Hogan. We've completed 4.5. Tullahoma leads 8-0 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats.
Hey, I'm Phil Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and hard swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a backspot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community, so no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe
Aiden Evans leads off the bottom of the 5th for Tullahoma, leading 8-0 against Will Bailey and the Spring Hill Raiders. First pitch in there, strike 1.
He reached on the error last time, E5, singled the first time up. Scored twice, scored both times.
Ooh, there's a liner left field, deep, but playable. Oh, dropped. He dropped the baseball, and Evans, still hustling, slides into second base. Great start for the Wildcats here. He caught it, and it just literally plopped right out of his glove. If he had transferred it to his other hand and been throwing it, it wouldn't have been an error, but he just dropped it. So good leadoff runner in Aiden Evans, and now Hunter Hogan will step in. The pitcher's got a chance to end this baseball game with one swing.
Well, that's, what happens. Good things happen when you put the ball in play. We saw it there, and Tullahoma was done it all night. I'm looking through this lineup to see if we even have a single strikeout on any of our hitters. And
4 errors for Spring Hill tonight.
We have one. We have one strikeout.
Call him out. Who struck out tonight?
No, I'm not going to call him out. But that's. I mean, look, we're overwhelmingly winning that battle, and that's just
liner to third base, base hit for Hunter Hogan. I said liner. It was a grounder. Runners at first and third now with nobody out. And Trevor Cole will step in, the number 9 hitter in Tullahoma's lineup. And Trevor is 2 for 2 tonight. Remember, color them boxes in good when they score, Ken.
Yeah, Tullahoma, another multi-hit night for Hunter Hogan. That's becoming redundant with him for the past couple years.
First pitch to Cole is high, ball 1.
Cole 2 for 2. 2 singles.
Bailey delivers, fouled away by Trevor Cole. 1-1 the count. So I guess the bottom line there, Chris Barstad, is that to our knowledge, we'll be back on Light Tube with baseball Saturday morning, 10 o'clock. That's kind of what we know so far. 10 or 4, depending on how basketball does tomorrow night. 1-2 the count on Cole. Hogan, it's a little lead off first. I expect him to go any second. Not this pitch. Cole, little soft pop fly to right field, uncatchable. It's out there laying by itself, and that Hunter Hogan now will take advantage of Spring Hill's sloppiness out in the outfield to take third base. They just nonchalantly kind of drop the ball. They're done. You can tell by their body language. They would just soon this thing be over, and it almost is. Tullahoma leads 9-0. Runners on the corners. So the run scored there, that was Evans that scored, and no RBI because I guess that was just on an error. So runners on the corner, and at the plate is Balin Tootin.
And Tullahoma has a chance for one of their seniors to end this game up 9-zip. 10-zip would be the run rule.
You're not saying specifically. I'm just saying, yeah, we scored something.
High pop, foul ball out of play. Nobody out. Runners on the corner. Spring Hill's defense dangerously close.
I like our chances.
You like
these
it?
3 guys coming up. I like our chances here.
I'm glad you feel good about it.
Yeah, I feel giddy about it.
Tootin powers it to right field. Right fielder drifts back, makes the catch. Runner tags, runner scores, and this baseball game is over. The Tullahoma Wildcats have defeated the Spring Hill Raiders by a score of 10-0. We're going to stay right here and wrap this up. Another no-hitter for Tullahoma pitchers, Ben Quick, Hunter Hogan, combined on a 5-inning no-hitter. This is Tullahoma's 4th straight game. All they've given up in 4 games is 1 run, 1 hit, and 1 walk. It's got to be some kind of record. We'll check it out. Wrap this one in Cardinal and Black. Tullahoma a 10-0 winner over Spring Hill. Ken, another outstanding performance by the Cats.
Yeah, impressive with the 2 pitchers, Quick and Hogan. Impressive with the catcher. Our first look at Bryson Campbell behind the plate, I thought did an excellent job back there at catcher. And then Tullahoma just gets the offense going. 11 hits, 10 runs, and again another shutout. Great pitching performance. Hey, the Cats are rolling.
The pitching is definitely rolling, and the hitting is starting to roll. Tullahoma wins its 5th consecutive game. The Wildcats are now 5-6, and they'll play again this weekend. You figure out when. Tullahoma beats Spring Hill tonight 10-0. For Chris Barstad and Ken Keller, I'm Scott Chastain. Be good to each other.